What is going on, you guys? This is the first time I did a video in a couple months. I just been busy with life, summertime. I just bought an ATV, so I've been out riding a lot. I went on a vacation, went to the beach, and ran into a couple problems this summer, so I haven't really been doing a lot YouTube-wise. And I just kind of stopped doing it altogether. But I definitely want to get back doing YouTube videos. I named this video Saltwater Breakthrough because I learned a lot of things over the last year. I got my first anemone. I got my first clam yesterday. It's a Blue Maximus clam. It's huge. It opened up as soon as I put it in my tank. I have about 15 acros in here. So I'm going to go ahead and talk about what's been going on with the tank, what I've been doing, testing, what I'm using for filtration, if I'm doing water changes or not, my wave makers, my lighting. So I'm going to go ahead and get to talking, guys. So right now I'm running T5s. I have a 6 bulb T5 ballast up there, and I also have a Reef Bright. There's also a Reef Bright on there. I'm going to try to keep this on the tank. I have it on my little tripod. Yes, so I'm running 6 ATI bulbs. I'm running 4 Blue Plus and 2 Coral Plus bulbs. I love the look of it. Right now I'm using a filter because for some reason I have the Samsung S10, and for some reason I don't know how to mess with the settings, and I really don't want to mess with the settings. It doesn't it just kind of looks washed out on the phone. So I wanted to give you what I see. So I put a little orange filter on there because there's 4 Blue Plus and 2 Coral Plus. So everything's just kind of like washed out on the camera. Like you can't see what I'm seeing. So I threw a filter on there. Pretty much my 2 bulbs, 1 Coral Plus and 1 Blue Plus turn on at 10:30. And then those 2 go off at 8 o'clock. The other 4 bulbs, which are all Blue Plus, no, they're 3 Blue Plus and 1 Coral Plus. They come on at 11:30, so an hour and a half. I give them an hour and a half to ramp up or whatever. My own little ramping up. And they come on 11:30. They turn off at 9:30. My Reef Bright back here comes on at 5 o'clock p.m. and it goes off at 12:30 p.m. I have another Reef Bright on the way. It'll be here in an hour or so from BRS. It's going in the front. And for now, I'm going to slowly acclimate that light, that LED. I'm going to have that come on at about 9:30 when all the T5s are off, and it's going to go off at 12:30 along with the other Reef Bright. But eventually it'll come on at 5 o'clock with the other Reef Bright. I want to talk about, I'm going to go ahead and take this off the tripod for now because I do got a lot to talk about with you guys. Okay, guys, this is my little setup over here. I have the Apex Junior, you can see. I don't mind that little glare up there. I have the filter taped onto my camera, so it's kind of ghetto-fied. Yeah, I have the Apex, which runs my T5 lights. It turns them on and off, and it also runs my heater. I don't use it for anything else. That's why I have the Apex Junior. I love that thing. Had it for about, I've been using it for about 8 months now. No problems. Love it. Controls my heater. My heater never turns on because I have central air in my house, so. And then in the wintertime, it definitely will never come on because the heat will be on, so it'll never kick on. So pretty much I have a heater for no reason, but I am gonna buy a backup heater just in case. I have these timers right here. I bought these from Lowe's. They're about 12 bucks with tax or whatever, a little over 12. These control my Reef Brights. They're awesome. Man, they are awesome. They never like go back on time, or they're never a minute late. Man, they're always on time. I love these bad boys. Yep. Level 5, level 4, about a minute apart, how I have them set. I'm also running a pinpoint pH monitor. That pH is not correct. It's a couple decimals off. If it's 7.7, it's about 4 off, so the pH is about 8.1. I use a test kit to verify that. I forget what it is. I also recalibrated this, but this American Pinpoint keeps going out of calibration. I don't know why. So I only use it for stability to make sure pH is stable, which it always is. Here goes my little Apex Junior monitor thingy majigger. That thing's cool. That shows the temperature, which is 77.5 right now. It's the only thing I use it for. Back there is a little controller for my Jabo SL wave pump, like the little right here, the little new wave pumps they have. I'm running a high door 75 gallon per hour pump that I had on my 75. I have the Jabo pump, the newer Jabo style. Kind of looks like the kind of copied off the I forget what they're called, the Sin Wave or Sign, I forget, but that thing moves a lot of water. It's not even almost rated for this size tank, but it works. I mean, things are moving in here. You can even see the polyps on there moving on that little purple stylo. I've been having a lot of coral growth, guys, a lot. And I have been having my hands in the tank a lot, which I do need to stop with all that. You see I have a lot of purple coralline, guys. It's everywhere. It's taking over. I kind of don't like it, but it looks good though. I also have the gyres. I have 2 gyres. The other one, I need to take it apart and figure out why it's not moving water. I sent them back to Coral View, and they sent them back to me, and they said they fixed them, but the one's still not working, so we'll see. Maybe it just needs taken apart and put back together. And I also have another high door 75 gallon per hour wave pump right there with all the purple coralline on it. Alright guys, I'm gonna get into my filtration with you guys. It's gonna be kind of hard to see down here. I mean, so the only filtration I have, guys, is back there. I have a filter sock. You see I have it zip tied, and I have this water bottle right here, 2 water bottles connected to the output of my algae scrubber, just so it's not loud. And it works perfect. It works wonders. And I also have that zip tied onto the end of a 1-inch PVC pipe. I do not have a protein skimmer, guys. I have not had one. I had one for like a short period of time, and then something happened to the pump, and I was like, you know what, I'm not buying another one. I never ever bought a protein skimmer. They always came with my setup. I bought this SCA 120 and the protein skimmer came with it, and I also bought that 75 gallon tank, and the protein skimmer came with that. It just needs a new pump. I also have a Marine Pure block down there. I have a huge bag of Pond Matrix, like a pound of it. I mean, maybe even more than a pound. There's a ton of that, guys. I built a stand for my algae scrubber out of PVC. Works wonders. Also, I have my my smart ATO. Works wonders. I had that for over a year, almost 2 years now. Perfect. There goes my my auto top off container, which I'm not dosing anything, guys, and I have about 20 acros. I'm just using Kalkwelser. Today I just switched to 2 teaspoons for 5 gallons of auto top off water, and it keeps my alkalinity stable. When I bought these acres, though, they already started sucking up a lot of alkalinity, like within a day. So that's how you know the perimeters are really good. They're sucking up alkalinity. They're trying to grow. This down. Now we're gonna go over corals. The lights just came on, guys, but this thing is beautiful. I got this off a local reefer. I actually traded him my whole 75 gallon setup that was sitting in my basement. I traded him for some corals. He gave me some A-cans. He gave me this acid wash anemone. This thing's nice. I told him I will frag him off a piece. I mean, a couple months from now or whenever he gets his tank all set up and he's ready to go. I got this GSP on the sand. I'm gonna glue that somewhere because I already have GSP, but it's a different strain, and I don't want to put it beside the one that I have growing on the back of my glass, which I bought that, if you guys remember my 75 gallon thing. It was a little fingernail piece, and I had it for about a year now, and that thing took off. It's a slower grower GSP though. It ain't like, this one's probably a fast grower. This one's a slow grower, but it's now starting to take off. Excuse me if I don't know the names for these acros, but I ain't doing it no justice. You see like the polyps out on that. Hold on a second, guys. I'm not sure exactly what that is. I also have I got these acros from Budman's Corals. He's on Instagram. This is a Bud's Bright Orange Monty cap. Beautiful. I'm going to be doing a lot of videos showing you the growth of corals. I just bought this yesterday from my local LFS. That is a PC rainbow. That is literally a mini colony. And when I was dipping it, you can see the polyps out all on that thing. That thing is happy. Oh, look at the fish. Oh, they want to get in the video. Okay, guys. This back here is, I'm just going to say a no-name coral because I'm not sure. But that thing's growing and is growing good. I got that at a frag swap, the Williamsport frag swap. This right here is a USA. The colors is just not popping up. That is a USA Fruitopia. The polyps are also out on that a little bit. And it's like a pink, red, and green, and like yellowish color, man. The colors are ridiculous on that thing. I wish this camera would pick up more. Right here is a Voodoo Magic acro. The colors are also pretty nuts on that. It's an orange and something else. Right here, the colors are actually kind of picking up on this. Let me see. Ugh. This right there is a Strawberry Shortcake. Right back there to the right here is my green Slimer. It encrusted on the rock. And now that I actually have my video up, I can see that I have some hair algae coming in. Because I got rid of all my turbo snails. They were knocking all my frags over, so I had to get rid of them. And we'll go over some of these acans. Here goes a nice acan right here. Here's another one. And I got this big fluffy one from the Salty Reef 18. He also has a YouTube channel. During that trade, I got that. There's another one. There goes my beautiful leopard wrasse, my all-time favorite fish. My goby, diamond spot goby in the back. I had all these fish for almost a year. Here goes another nice acan. There goes my elegance coral that came out of its skeleton for some reason. But it still comes out, it's happy, and it's actually split, and I got rid of the other piece because it kept coming off. I had to literally rubber band that down, so hopefully that thing somehow connects back and makes its own skeleton. Here goes a Favia. I want to say it's a Christmas Favia. I'm not really sure. There goes some zoas that just grew out of nowhere. Like, I took that zoa off there. It must have been one hiding. And it took off since then, and it's just encrusted on the rock. I took that off and moved it to another spot, and there must have been one there that I didn't see. Some Arctic zoas. They also take over. I will show you guys that on the other side. This right here is a blueberry torch. Yep. Can't. The colors are almost showing on it. Right above it is a Endo Gould torch. Right below it right here, this I just put this in 5 minutes ago. I just ordered this off eBay. One head kind of looks like it's, I want to say it's dead. But there's two heads that are healthy on it. I don't know what I'm probably just going to cut the other head off. But there's still some in there. So I'm going to let it go and see what it does. That right there is the one that I'm looking at is a Phoenix Rising Sun torch. Beautiful. I know Murphy's Aquatics has that. So we'll see if it does look like that. I bought this off a vendor, off of eBay. His name was Secret Tank X. So we'll see what it looks like. Right here is just a green torch. This is just a regular green torch right here. This is my torch garden, obviously. And then beside it is an Indonesian black torch. This thing is beautiful. That's almost like one of my favorite pieces right here. He's a beauty. And there's some more Arctic zoas. There goes my toadstool that I had for a couple years. He's been everywhere with me. He's been everywhere. Got some more acros at the top. I'm not sure what that piece is called, but it's beautiful. Oh, one of those corals is I have a Tyree pink lemonade, and I also have another pink lemonade right here. That was, I had a tank crash, guys, that I never really did an update on. I had LED lights on here and burnt all my corals because I dropped them too low. But this one survived. It got some algae on the tips, but it's definitely growing, and it's growing back, so that's a keeper. Here goes my Florida Recordia mushroom. That thing also got stung and damn near died. It did. It lost most of its body. It was just like a little pebble. That was about a year ago. It grew back bigger than whenever I bought it. And that thing's awesome. It's one of my favorite pieces also, guys. This right here, that's a sour apples bird's nest. Scrambled egg zoas. I almost knew the names of all my corals. This is a blue Maximus clam. He's starting to open up. Like I said, the lights just turned on. He's a beauty. Oh, I've been having problems with my goby throwing sand all over my egg can, so this thing doesn't look so hot. I'm trying to find a spot to glue him on the rock, but the disc is too big, so I'm gonna have to somehow get that off that disc, like scrape it off somehow. There goes a pipe organ that I'm trying to get rid of. And look at that. There goes my my lawnmower Blenny coming out of the sand. Man, these fish are funny. There goes my fox coral, my rainbow red gonapora, and some hammers, purple stylo. These are Green Bay Packers zoas. That right there is a piece to that PC rainbow I was talking about earlier that fragged whenever I was dipping it on accident. So now I'm going to have two pieces. Well, I put one higher and I put one low to see the difference in color. And there goes the other piece to it right there, guys. That shows you. Oh, there's also a Duncan coral. I did have a colony of Duncan, but whenever I had that light problem, it burnt it. I had it from a little frag. It grew into a colony. Here goes some cabbage down there. Nothing special. Here goes my Lobo. It had another head on it right there. There was another head that just melted away because the goby covered it up in sand. So I'm having problems with the goby, like covering things with sand. But the goby does a good job keeping the sand clean. He's a keeper. I'm just gonna try not to put corals in the sand bed anymore. Okay, and here goes my Zoa rock. Oh, hold on, don't let me forget this bad boy. Let's see if it does any justice. That is a blue tip stag. Also another beautiful piece. And there's some Rasta zoas up on the top there. Those are Rastas. Some green zoas. Zoas mixed together. They all started growing together. Super greens. And some frog spawn. More frog spawn. Bicolor hammer back there. And I think that's about it on this side, guys. Alright, that's it for this update, guys. This video got too long, and I will see you guys on the next one.